Hey everybody, welcome back to another day of the challenge. It is now day 10 of the series where I'm trying to make $500 as fast as I can from my woodworking business. Today is going to be a little bit different. We start off with epoxy coat, but today what I really wanted to work on was milling up some lumber with my bandsaw from trees that have fallen down. So to do that, I first started off by sharpening the chainsaw that I was going to use for today, which is just it's a steel battery chainsaw. It's pretty good though for this type of work, but it's really actually quite a decent chainsaw for being battery powered. These were just some trees that were laying out in our bush. Just little small spruce, just big enough for me to, or just small enough for me to cut on the bandsaw. But yeah, all in all, I was looking forward to this day for a while because this is one of my favorite things to do in my business, is using up dead trees or fallen down trees, making lumber out of them using the bandsaw and stuff like that. And plus it helps me get down my cost for my furniture that I build, because this lumber will be used in my furniture once it's dried and it's fully and it's cost me nothing. It's free basically. I just had to put in the time. Yeah, we finally have snow here in central Alberta, but so using the calf sled here, we're still at $0, but don't worry, we'll start making some money soon. We'll start selling some stuff. I just wanted to say thanks for everybody who's been following along with the journey. We are up to, I think, 635 subscribers now. That's awesome that we have that many people watching, and we've been reaching out to more people too. YouTube's been pushing us out a little bit more. Yeah, which is really nice to see how many people watch these videos. So thank you guys for that. And don't worry, the business tomorrow, I'm gonna really try to get some stuff done for the business, and which will hopefully be able to sell some more stuff. But for today, I just wanted to kind of show you guys the process of me making my own lumber, and how a way I'm able to increase my profits by making my own lumber, and with doing it with pretty little tools. As you see here too, the trick to milling your own lumber is sharpening is with the bandsaw, but the trick to getting good cuts and it not wandering so much is by having a nice sharp blade. Lots of people send the blades in for sharpening, but that costs a lot of money and time. But I found a way to do it here with a chainsaw file. Basically, it's just the right size, works, and it definitely saves me a lot of money. You just gotta make sure you go the right way. Those little teeth are just positioned just a little bit one way, alternating, but it definitely does work. As you see here, to mill these up, all I use is just a little jig that I made, and it has a little slot for the slot on the bandsaw. Goes quite quickly, but it works actually quite well. the cuts are decently straight, and you can quickly set logs in and out. And it's basically just made out of one piece of 4-foot 1x6, and that's it. Basically, you can screw it all together. Nothing much. Right now, all I have is it's a 17-inch tall blade height, general bandsaw. International, but it does do pretty well, especially when it's this sharp. Really quick cuts, as you've seen before. That one video was real-time speed. Now I just set up a little fence thing at 2 inches. That's how wide I usually like to cut these things. And at the start, I just tried to do it normally, like just feed it through kind of with no just riding along the fence, but it was coming out quite uneven and wavy, and I kept getting off track. Then to change that, I used the table saw, just set the table saw to the 2 inches and just made a groove just halfway or whatever the table saw could go up, and that really helped me keep it on track and was way better results, and I was very happy with that. But yeah, overall I only did five pieces today out of the 13, but it only took me maybe about 45 minutes, 45 minutes to cut all these. Hey everyone, thanks for watching day 10 of the challenge of making $500 as fast as I can. I know today wasn't so big on the business part and making the products, but I was just getting some more wood ready for the future for me to use, just out of some trees in the bush that fell. So it is technically for the business still. It's one of the chores that's in the business, is creating the wood, so that it's cheaper for us to make, because all that wood will be used that we milled up from those logs in the furniture. But we didn't get all the logs milled up. I have 8 left still. I only did 5. As you've seen here, this is our setup. We just got this track thing for the bandsaw. Put 2 screws in, folds the log. And then after that, after I get 2 sides done, get a nice 90-degree angle. It's actually pretty straight for that. We use just a fence, put on a fence there for 2 inches. But as you've seen, at the start it was pretty hard. It kept wandering in the log. But then I would just put a little, just do a 2-inch cut on the log with the table saw, and then it was able to track pretty well with the bandsaw, and there was no issues with that. Way less wandering. With the jig, there's like barely any wandering. But even from those 5 logs, this is what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 2x4s, and then we got one 1x4 here. Still, that's pretty good for just the 5 logs. Plus, I might still be able to get a piece out of this. As you've seen, this was one of the first pieces. It's really wavy. and so we might not be able to get one out of that. Maybe a 1x4 out of this as well, but again, super wavy. But yeah, thanks for watching, and please subscribe and stay tuned for tomorrow's video.